All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Guys, the Cleveland Cavaliers are now 19-12. They have not lost in several weeks, and I mean, it's just very fun to watch. So welcome back to the channel, guys. If you enjoy it, hit the like button, hit that subscribe button. Post NBA videos every single day. Been posting Cavs videos pretty much every day for the last couple of weeks now. Cavs Nation, thank you guys so much for all the love. You're without Evan Mobley tonight, and you're without Isaac Okoro. Now, granted, I mean, Milwaukee's without Giannis. They're without Chris. They're without Brook Lopez. They're without Drew Holiday. They're pretty much missing their whole team. So you need to win this game, right? You absolutely need to win this game. Once we got confirmation that kind of the Bucks' big three was going to be out, it didn't matter that Mobley wasn't playing. It didn't matter that Okoro wasn't playing. It's next man up, and you just got to be ready to play. And that's exactly what the Cavaliers did tonight. I mean, it was awesome. The first quarter, you get off to a 34-20 start. Darius Garland was absolutely cooking it. Jarrett Allen was cooking early. You know, I'd like to see Jarrett Allen remain aggressive for the entirety of the game, but I mean, tonight they just didn't really need that from him. So shout out to the bench, specifically Ricky Rubio. You know, we talk about Ricky all the time on this channel. I mean, without Ricky, I don't know what the Cavs record would be. I understand that the Cavs have a good team, right? And it usually pretty much, I mean, maybe like one game where Darius Garland dropped 35. It's pretty much a team effort every single night. I don't know what the Cavs would be without Ricky Rubio. Like, I don't think that they would be 19-12 if it wasn't for Ricky. I mean, this guy off of the bench, it's every single game. I mean, it's like clockwork. I mean, he is Mr. Reliable, Mr. Consistent. And I think when they made that trade for him, for what was it, Taurean Prince, it was like almost a sense of finally, like just finally, Ricky Rubio is going to a spot where he's probably going to ball his ass off. And that's exactly what you got. Shout out to the Cavs front office. Shout out to their GM. Everybody within that organization. They got an absolute steal value-wise in that trade. And, you know, they targeted Ricky Rubio, and, you know, maybe it didn't make some sense to a couple of people, a couple of casual fans, but, man, he's just been so good for this team. He is a huge reason for their success, not only in the bench, but also in the starting lineup. I mean, keep in mind, Ricky Rubio, I mean, he finishes a lot of games. He plays with the starters quite a bit tonight. Specifically, I was just really impressed. I mean, this dude, like I said, he's the same thing. He's the same way. It's like clockwork with Ricky Rubio. He is so reliable. He's going through a cold streak right now shooting the ball, but tonight was definitely a step in the right direction. Shot 50% from the field. Did shoot 2 of 6 from downtown, but once Ricky Rubio gets his shot back, I mean, it's over, man. Tonight, Ricky Rubio, 15 points, 10 assists, 5 rebounds, 3 steals, and a block. But the craziest part about Ricky Rubio tonight was he had the team high plus 33. Plus 33. So Ricky Rubio every single night's going to get, you know, he's going to get you a couple rebounds. He'll probably get you a couple points as well, but two things you can rely on, or a couple things you can rely on with Ricky Rubio are your team's going to be better when he's on the court compared to when he's not. He's going to get you a ton of assists, and even if they don't go in, so they don't count as actual assists, he's going to set up your entire team for just much more efficient looks. Just much more efficient looks. And he's going to play good defense, and he's also going to knock down some threes. He's going to just drive the lane. He's going to do everything for you. Ricky Rubio can do everything for you. So Ricky Rubio was a huge reason they won this basketball game. Like I mentioned earlier, Jarrett Allen got going early. Darius Garland got going early. Darius only missed 3 points. He shot 2 of 4 from downtown, 10 of 13 from the field. He had 22 points tonight, had a positive plus minus. It's just like reinforcing, like, all right, Darius, like, we see you, man. Like, you are legitimately going to be a star. You're probably going to make the All-Star team this season. If you don't make the All-Star team this season, you're probably going to make the All-Star team next season. And even just thinking long-term, it makes the Colin Sexton situation, it gives the Cavs almost all the power. Because it's like, all right, you have a franchise point guard right here. Darius Garland is a franchise point guard. And so with Sexton, you can either use him as trade leverage or you can use him to benefit your team because he can do, you could go both ways with that. So outside of Darius Garland tonight, who I'm just so high on, I mean, he is an absolute hell of a basketball player. Kevin Love came to play again. In my pregame video earlier today, I said Ricky Rubio, Kevin Love, those are the two key guys for me tonight. I did talk about Cedi Osman. I wasn't anticipating Cedi to go 23 points on 8 of 12 shooting, 5 of 9 from downtown, 5 rebounds, and 4 assists. I wasn't expecting him to just completely go off, but man, he's such a nice piece for this Cavaliers team. He's just a really, really nice piece to have. He's going to make he's going to score you some points. He's going to make his open threes. He's going to play a little bit of defense as well. He's just that perfect kind of role player who he's been in the league for, years now, but he's not too old at the same time. It's not like you're going to be paying him $15 million a year, so he's going to be on a team-friendly contract. Cedi he's almost like the perfect role player. He's almost like he is the perfect role player. Kevin Love, 15 points for him tonight, 7 rebounds, 4 assists. Off night for him shooting the ball, but like I said, what I really liked about the Cavs tonight is you got off to that really good first quarter. The second quarter, there was a little bit of a slip late, right before halftime. I mean, just kind of the last couple of minutes were more tailored towards the Milwaukee Bucks. They were going on a little bit of a run there. The lead was like 10 points, 12 points, something like that. Definitely, obviously, wasn't the end of the world. But what I really liked is third quarter, they came out swinging. And we talk about this on the channel all the time. The Cavs have such a good defense, even without Mobley, even without Isaac Okoro. They have such a good defense that they're going to be in every single basketball game. So they come out in the third quarter, they're playing really good defense, and they're just shoving their foot down the Bucks' throat. I mean, what was the third quarter? Yeah, it's 31-18. I mean, by then it was game over, and the Cavs, they got to 29-point win. I'm not good at math, but I'm pretty sure that's a 29-point victory. Yeah, that's a 29-point victory. That's a very easy math equation. Oof. But anyways, guys, that's it for today. Also, I do want to give love to Dean Wade. Lauri Markkanen didn't really have a good shooting night tonight, but I do want to give love to Dean Wade and Lamar Stevens for coming through in that starting lineup. They didn't really rely on them much after that, but it was, another just really good team effort. They didn't need to rely on anybody specifically all night. So they controlled this game, good defense, some solid offense. They shot the ball well. There was a lot of turnovers, but you kind of expect that with such a young team. I mean, they had the 3rd worst record in the league last year, so they're going to make mistakes. But this Cavs team, you want to get healthy. You want to get Mobley back. You want to get Isaac back because the Cavs are going to go on a little bit of a trickier schedule here in the next couple of games. Tomorrow is against Atlanta. That's going to be a big test as well because, like I said, you're going to be without those 2 players, and it's a back-to-back. And historically speaking, teams on a back-to-back, you're at such a disadvantage. I believe on this season, it's like a 33% chance. Or only like 1 out of the 3 times a back-to-back team who just played a back-to-back compared to a team who didn't wins that basketball game. So you still have a shot. The Hawks are struggling. I mean, they're missing some key players as well. But tomorrow, if they can get that win against the Hawks tomorrow to get yourself to 20-12, I mean, you only have 2 games that next week. You're going to be feeling really confident. So that's it for today, guys. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you guys enjoyed it and you like daily Cavs content. I'll see you guys later.